Hey everybody. Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. Welcome in. If you're catching this part, you might be catching the replay if you don't see the little red live button, but that's okay. Just comment hashtag replay so I know you came by, and you can still comment. I'll still get those comments. Let me get y'all pulled up over here. There I am. The volume's down. Welcome in. If you pop in, as you pop in, say hi. Let me know you're here. I'm gonna get you pulled up over here so I can see comments. Let me see if I can. Wish I could get that that little message off there. I don't know how. I don't know how. Okay. Sorry. Oops. All right, welcome in. We are in an event today with the Sacred Treasure House. Sorry, my hair is in my eyes. And it's, I call it Trash to Treasure. It's Flip It. So everybody's flipping something. And y'all, I don't want to disappoint. I know this morning I posted on my page, I was at Goodwill and I took a picture of a couple of things I was looking at. I had like 5 things in my cart and they were all big things. And then I found something and it reminded me of something I've been wanting to make for myself. So I got it and I posted a picture on my page just a few minutes ago showing my inspiration picture. So the only thing is, let me show you. It was a big mirror. It was 10 bucks. It was only 10 bucks. And it's an antique mirror. I think it came off of one of those big dressers, one of those antique dressers, because on the sides, okay, well, anyway, it was super heavy. Super heavy. I brought it home and I had to take it. I thought it had screws in the back. It had like upholstery nails and it had nails and it had like shims and stuff like holding. This mirror was so heavy. But I wanted to get the mirror out of it because I'm making a chalkboard. Hi, everybody. Oh, there's my comments. Okay. Here we go. Hey, Carolyn. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's kind of off the shot. I didn't think about wearing this. It keeps slipping off my shoulders. Thank you, though. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Diane. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Kay. Hey, Amanda. Crafting with a Purpose. I know your name, and I can't think of your name. It always sticks right there. So please remind me. Kathy. Hello. Hey, Penny. Hey, Pamela. Hey, Cindy. Everybody's here. Thank you for sprinkling. All right. Hey, Donna in Alabama. I love how you always say hello from Alabama. You're not far from me. I'm in Georgia. And I'm not far from Alabama. We go to Alabama all the time. Okay, so I got this mirror and it was heavy and I brought it home. I got the mirror out. Now the trick is I'm going to take it back to Goodwill and donate it. Because they won't let you take things apart. And it's like, because I was like, I don't want the mirror. I just want the frame that it's in. But let me show y'all this. Y'all, this thing, can you see this? Look how big that is. It's nice. And I was saying, I think it came off one of those dressers. What are they called? Waterfall dressers, where the mirror kind of is on those little things on the sides. It's got these little metal things on the sides. So I'm thinking it was attached to like a frame of a dresser at some point. So what I did is I got the back off of it. I don't see a year anywhere or any other thing, just some numbers. I got the mirror out, and the only thing is, the mirror fit in there in the groove perfectly, and this was just a backer. So now that the mirror is not there, there's a good sized gap there. I could leave it like that, but if I wait and get my husband, I don't know where he put the jigsaw, or I would have got out there and tried it. But if I trim a little bit of it off, I could probably pop it right back in there. But here's my plan, because I know I'm not gonna get all of this done in 1 hour. I am gonna paint that frame. I'm not leaving it brown. I know that breaks some people's hearts. I'm gonna paint this with chalkboard paint, and it's gonna go back in there. Okay, so it is gonna be a chalkboard. If you saw the picture I posted, I found it on Pinterest, and I love it. It's you know what, I'm gonna see if I can hold it up. I've got it pulled up over here. But I am gonna paint this frame. I'm probably not gonna do it the exact same color. I think they painted theirs. Here, I'm gonna pull this up and show y'all. Okay. All right, I'm gonna come around y'all. I feel like y'all are a million miles away. Hello, everybody. If anybody's new here, welcome in. My name is Jennifer. Okay, I'm gonna try to show y'all this. I know that glare. This is my inspiration. Can y'all see that? I know that ring light puts a glare on there, but it's a really pretty frame, and they turned it into a chalkboard. It's backwards to y'all because my camera is flipped. Hi, Jessica. So welcome in, newbie. Is it Tiggy? How adorable is that? Tiggy. Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to think. I'm doing the chalkboard, but I might have to wait on that part because I'm waiting on my husband to cut it. See the pom-pom balls up at the top? I got that started, and then I'm making my own banner because I have some cardboard, and I cut out the banner shape. Hold on, let me get y'all back. Okay, there it is. Okay, I want to be able to see y'all's comments. Hello, everybody. Rustic Mama's Creations, hello. Hey, Tailored by Debbie. Hey, Debbie. Michelle. Yes, you could decorate it for every season. And here's the thing, I'm not, they painted theirs white. Theirs has a lot more little intricate woodwork. I kind of want to paint mine. Okay, well, I'm jumping around. Hang on. I took some cardboard. It's kind of corrugated on one side, and then it's just straight, smooth on the other. I went ahead and cut out 3 of these so I can make a banner. I was going to cut it out on the Glowforge, but I'm trying to keep this as light as possible because the frame's not super heavy, but then I'm going to put the chalkboard back in, and I'm also going to hang, because they have a little wreath, I'm going to hang a little wreath on it too. So that doesn't have to be a Christmas wreath. It's just a greenery wreath from Hobby Lobby. I actually got that at at Goodwill. It's got a Hobby Lobby sticker on it, but I got it at Goodwill. But I did cut out, I'm gonna hold them backwards for y'all. I did cut out the letters on my Glowforge. Let me see if this is, yeah, this is straight to y'all. It's backwards to me. I did Joy, but I did the O as a wreath. So, so this part will be Christmassy or holidays, but I can change it out because I'm going to string it up, and I'm just gonna use some of these little, you know, the little bitty hooks. I'm gonna use that to attach my banner. I'm not gonna glue them on there, so it won't be permanent. I can change that out. Hi, everybody. Hey, Gia. Thank you for sprinkling, Cindy. Thank you, thank you. Hi, everybody. All the comments are flying by so super fast. So welcome in. This is gonna be so fun. Okay, what's that? I don't know what that is. All right, Cooper, I let y'all out before I started. Cooper saw a squirrel earlier, and now he's obsessed. He wants to go back out. Nope. Okay. All right, I got another. Let me see. I got my little pom-poms. I was trying to do some of the stuff ahead of time. I know I'm not gonna finish the whole project in an hour, and that's okay. I wanted to give y'all an idea of what I'm doing here. what I'm doing, if I know what I'm doing. Let's see. But hello, welcome in. I am the worst about changing my mind. I had a project planned out already. I had a rolling pin that I got at the thrift store. Here it is. I actually got it at one of the thrift stores for $1. And I saw a Pioneer Woman rolling pin. It was probably ceramic, but it was beautiful. And I was like, I'm gonna decoupage. And I got this for $1 and it's in great shape. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna flip that. And then I went out this morning and I knew I was gonna do that. Then I was like, oh, which one should I do? Hey, Kathy, thank you for sprinkling. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, so I love this. It's a dark brown. So I'm going to paint it another color and then I'm gonna like distress some of the edges so that brown will come through. And I'm debating on, I started to paint it Waverly Chalk Paint Ocean, that really pretty blue. I love that blue. It's one of my favorites. And I love blues anyway. But then I thought, no, I want to keep it kind of soft. So I got, it's Waverly Chalk Paint, but it's that color Dusk. So it's not super aqua, but it's kind of a, how would you describe this? Y'all know this color? It's like it's in the blue family, blue, green, it has a little gray in it. I think I'm gonna paint it that color. And then I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna just kind of sand some of the edges and get those knocked off. So let me think what I wanna start with. Cooper, don't be dramatic. I know what you're doing. He's been out many times. He's after the squirrel. Okay. Can you see that color? I don't know if under this light it gives a really good idea, but it's really pretty. It's kind of soft. Hey everybody, hi Fran. Welcome in. Y'all, if anybody's new here, just comment new. Tell me where you're watching from. I hope you'll like this. If you do, I hope you'll give me a follow so you can come back often. All right, you know what? He's gonna groan until I let him out there. I'm thinking, I think I'm gonna start on the little parts first and get them so I can kind of show you all the things. Because really all I'm doing is painting this frame solid. And then once it's dry, I'm gonna just hit it with some sandpaper, really rough sandpaper, and just kind of hit those edges so the brown will kind of peek through again. Hey Christine, how are you? I was just talking about you the other day. Remember last year we talked about doing the perfect man, the snowman, and the gingerbread man? We gotta do that this year. We never did do it last year. We were gonna pick one. She was gonna do one, I was gonna do the other. And we were gonna come up with like a little project showing the perfect man. One was the snowman. It said something, he's cool. I can't remember, he's cool, he's well-rounded, and he's handy with a broom, or something like that. It had a snowman with a broom. And then there was one, it was the gingerbread man, and he had a bite out of him. And it said, he's what? He's sweet. I don't know. He's sweet and something. And if he gives you any crap, you can bite his head off. I thought it was hilarious. Okay. Poor Cooper. He's not getting that squirrel. Not getting it. Okay. So let me show you. I just moved them. Anyway, I strung, these are little pom-pom balls from Dollar Tree. And they're not the pom-pom balls over in the craft section, because those are really kind of dinky. But you know, every winter they sell snowballs. I guess they market them as snowballs, and they come in all different sizes. And y'all, I buy them. I love them. I'll find something for them. I like to do like ice skate projects, and I always like to put like little pom-pom balls on them. So I have lots of snowballs. So if from that picture, if you saw there was snowball, like a snowball garland going across the top, I don't know if I'll do 2. I'll see how crowded my stuff gets. But there's the idea for that. I just took needle and thread and strung it through there. And then, like I said, for the banner, I just cut it out on cardboard. So I just cut 3 of these, and then I used my Glowforge. But you could get stencils, or you could do, like if you do a vinyl cutter, you could cut out your letters. And I did a wreath for the O, but it's gonna spell out joy. So let's do, and I do have some beads. I have some beads from Dollar Tree. Just some of their little beads for that banner with joy. And what else? I showed y'all the wreath. I'm probably gonna wait and get the big snowflakes. They've got some snowflakes along the bottom. I'll probably get some of those at Dollar Tree. You know how they always have the big snowflakes? I'll probably do those. All right. Let's see. Oops, I just left y'all. Okay. Alrighty, here we go. Let's see. Let's go ahead and paint this. And I'm leaning towards, I cut that crooked. I'm leaning towards doing this ruffled side, the kind of corrugated. Theirs is just solid white and then red letters. I'm gonna dry brush this white real quick, because if you're new here, you don't know this, but if you're not new here, I have an obsession with dry brushing everything. I just love it. I love it. I guess there could be worse obsessions, right? All right, let's see here. So if I miss a question or, oh, thank you. I hope so, because it's so big. But I couldn't believe I got it for $10, and it is vintage. I can tell. I can tell it's off one of those dressers. I didn't see the rest of the dresser there. And I'm gonna go back and donate the mirror that I took out, because it's shaped just like that. I'm gonna go back and donate. It's heavy, because I don't need it, and I know if it sticks around too long, it's gonna get broken here. So somebody might need that mirror. Okay, all right, I got my letters. I'm gonna do my letters red, bright red, and I'm gonna do the wreath, obviously green. So let's go ahead and do that. He got quiet. I've really been looking forward to this. Of course, like I said, I changed my project, but I love trash to treasure. I love flipping stuff. My husband thinks it's hilarious. He's like, I swear, he said, I look at garbage and you're like, no, don't throw it away. I don't throw anything away. I'm bad. Sponges. Where did I put my sponges, y'all? Hang on. Oh, they're there. Okay. I'm like, I know I brought some. I like to paint with these little wedges, these little makeup wedges. It's just so much easier. Okay, I wish my comments would stay up there. There they are. Is that the craft behind you from the lemon event? Yeah. I believe it is. I did pink lemonade, didn't I? Yeah, that. And you know what? I have, y'all, I'm so bing, bing, bing. I made this. I don't remember what event I made this in. I know it's backwards to y'all. It says lemonade. This was also from, this was a $4, I think it was $4.99 at Goodwill. It said Gather. and it was gray, and I changed it out. I have a bay window here in my breakfast room, and this is gonna go up over one of the big windows. But I started painting in here, and I stopped right about the top of the windows because we were getting these, what are these called? These shutters, these plantation shutters. And so I stopped because my husband was pulling trim off and all that stuff, and I haven't gone back and finished painting. So I haven't hung this yet, and I'm so bummed because it'll be time to decorate for fall before you know it, and I'm never gonna get this hung up. So I gotta get that finished. But yeah, I tried to go with a pink lemonade theme this year in my little breakfast room. And then I got a little bit of a kick on watermelon, so you know, it kind of goes in all different directions. Hey, Patricia. I'm not gonna put this above my fireplace. I'm actually probably gonna put that big ice skate picture that I did, was it last year? With the big ice skates, and it's got that line from Walking in a Winter Wonderland. I'll probably put that back up over there. But there's a spot over in my kitchen, and it's a pretty big wall, and I might put it there. And like Michelle said, this could be changed out seasonal, because the wreath I'm putting on it is not really Christmassy. So I could just change the banner out, maybe take the little pom-pom things off. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get these started. Look, I haven't done one thing yet, y'all. I've been talking. I did an auction. I was in an event thing over on Whatnot the other night, and I did an auction, and we only had 30 minutes. It was my first time doing that, and I talked so much, I only did like 3 little items, and I only do them for like 15 seconds. I mean, the auctions there go fast. I was like, wait, I worked all day on that auction, and I talk too much. I either talk too much or I don't talk enough. Okay, so I got, this is gonna be my O for joy. Where's my, hey Susie. Hey Karen from Florida. Hey Cheryl, thank you for sprinkling. Okay, I'm gonna do red for the J and the Y. Y'all, this is my favorite red for Christmas. It's Deco Art. The only place I found it is Michael's, but it's Deco Art. It's called Tuscan Red. Somebody else has a Tuscan Red, and it's not this one. This is like a really good Christmas red. Deco Art. It says Americana, but I think Apple Barrel has a Tuscan Red, and it's more of a brown red. This one is so pretty. I'm gonna show y'all. It's a nice bright red. Y'all see that? It's the prettiest. It's a really clean red. It's the best way to describe it. Got to go back and watch. Have y'all been following this event? Because everybody's doing some kind of flip. And I love it. Tanya posted, I think it was Tanya, posted a picture. When she posted the picture, it was Flea Market Flip. I watch that show all the time. I love that show. And you know, you watch shows and you think, oh, I want to go on there. I want to get a friend and go on there. But I couldn't do all that in 1 hour. They have 1 hour to go through that flea market and find like 3 projects. Oh, it takes me forever. I'm so indecisive. That would be the hard part for me. I would need more time. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that go on there that do that. That's probably why she comes up and she's like, you know, giving them ideas and advice and all that. Okay. This is the red. It's a really pretty bright red. All right, I'm gonna set these aside. go ahead and do my, so like I said, I'm going to dry brush. I'm going to dry brush this corrugated side and see how that looks. And we'll go from there and see if we like that or not. If not, I could flip it over and just do solid white on the back where it's the smooth side of the cardboard. So we'll see. I know, I love that show. I love all those shows. Do you remember the show, oh, what was it? Trading Spaces, long time ago. Where neighbors would like trade houses and they would decorate a room. I always wanted to be on that show. That would be so fun, but sometimes that, I don't know, there were certain designers I would not want in my house. Some of the stuff was not funny. I think it was Hildy. Let's see. Every Saturday night you watch it. I pull it up on Hulu. Are you talking about Flea Market Flip or are you talking about Trading Spaces? Because we have Hulu and you can just watch non-stop Flea Market Flip. Yes, it was Hildy. Hildy, I didn't like that. I wanted Vern. Was he the Asian guy? I wanted Vern to do my house, or I liked Genevieve. She was kind of fun. And then what was the guy? Ty? No, was he one? I wanted somebody to do something really pretty. Okay, let me show you. The reason I was saying I wanted to dry brush it is because you can still see the brown underneath. See how it's kind of striped? And then I thought, that way the letters will stand out. There's the red. And then there's the green. So they still stand out enough. And actually this wreath, oh, what did I do with it? It has, well, it had some little berries that went with it. It did. It doesn't now. I might have left them out there at the Glow Forge. Okay, so what do y'all think? Do y'all think I should go with the corrugated side? I like that. I mean, you could always go solid white, but I think that's kind of different. Let me go with that for now. Thank you for the hearts. I see little hearts going up. Who is it? Ty Pennington. That was it. That was it. Yes. Yeah, I think some of the stuff Hildy did, it was not funny. It was tacky. I mean, I don't know. You know, maybe that was to get attention. I don't know, but I would have felt ripped off. I would have been like, can I have a redo? But Genevieve was fun. She was the girl, she was always barefooted. She was just very whimsical. Okay, go to Hi, Hen. Olivia, that's the second time. That's the second time you've called me Hen. I'm just gonna start going by that. Henny penny. Hey, there's a penny in here. Okay. All right, I got all 3 of these done. I got the letters painted. I'll set all this to the side. I could go ahead and glue them on. I want to do one more coat of the color. The sky is falling. Yeah. That was crazy. Cooper, was that your stomach? Okay. And the green. Somewhere there are little holly berries cut out for the wreath. I'll have to find them. Okay. I'll let that dry a little bit, and then I'm gonna glue those on. But like I said, I already know there's no way I'm gonna finish this whole thing before time is up. Okay. All right, which brush did I bring for that? Here we go. All right, let's see. Did I miss any comments? Hey, Angie. Hey, Alyssa. I have new friends on here from Whatnot. Isn't that fun? Oh, hold on. Oh, my husband's home. And I'm in the kitchen. He's gonna come walking through here. The dogs are about to lose their minds. So if you hear, okay, I just bought chalkboard paint from Walmart. It wasn't very much for this. I know this will be plenty. I want to roll it on with a roller. I think it'll look better. So, but I do want to get him to cut that with the jigsaw so it'll fit in here. Oh, they didn't go crazy. I thought they would go crazy. He's trying to go crazy. Cooper, you're so dramatic. Okay. I want to get this on and just show y'all. I can at least get part of it done. How much time do we have? We're about halfway through, right? Okay. Oops. Oh, hey Greg. Amanda says hey.
Hey.
Everyone can see you. No, I'm kidding. He usually walks in and he's like, "Are you live?" One day I'm gonna say no. Okay. I'm gonna at least get the top done so that we can at least see what it's gonna look like, you know, as far as the color. and distressing. I love this color. It's a very calm color. It's called Dusk. Oh, Cooper. Okay, hang on. Oops. Come here. Okay. It might not be the squirrel. His stomach was making a weird sound. I'm like, uh-oh. Better safe than sorry. They have a doggy door because we have a fenced in backyard. They have a doggy door, but Maggie will not use the doggy door. She'll just bark at the door. Okay. Yes, they saw a squirrel. I had a Walmart grocery order delivered, and a squirrel was out there on the porch. And when I opened the door, the squirrel took off running, and they went nuts. So now he's like obsessed. We do have a squirrel that it'll be in a tree right on the other side of our fence, and it just swishes its tail back and forth and makes these sounds at the dogs and drives them crazy. It's like it's teasing the dogs. It's crazy. Can y'all see this? I'm just working on the top right now. I still have those big fat lamps that I found at Goodwill a couple weeks back. I just haven't gotten the paint. I want to give them, they look like Pottery Barn lamps, but they're not a real pretty color. So I'm gonna give them a makeover. But they look like these $300 and $400 lamps at Pottery Barn. They just need the right color and texture on them. So I'm trying to figure out, before I go and buy paint for them, I'm trying to figure out if there's a place where I could use them both, because I got both of them. Hold on, let me plug my phone in. I bought them because they were on it was half price that day at Goodwill. And so I went ahead and got the pair. So they were $12.50 a piece. So I went ahead and bought the pair. But I'm hoping I can find a way. I want to use them together, but if not, you know, I could use one. I could use one in one room and one somewhere else. Okay. Get this up here. Let me see. Let me check messages. Now the mailman's here. Maggie does not like the mailman. Have y'all ever used that paint, Heirloom Traditions paint? Have you seen it? They have a Facebook page. It's HTV, I believe. No. HTP. Heirloom Tradition Paints. It's all in one paint. have some, but I think if you go on their page or on their website, you can get a sample free, like a sample size pot of it. And you can do one project, or one decent sized project with it. But one of my best friends did her laundry room cabinets. And it has like the built-in clear coat and all that stuff. Primer, everything. That probably would have been good for this. They got tons of colors too. Okay. This brush is gonna start shedding now. Should have brought my dryer down here. This thing is so big. That's Maggie wanting in. Hang on. Come in. Cooper's still out there. Okay. Oh, let me check messages. Comments. Yes, it was a mirror, and I did a really heavy mirror, and I took it out. This is like a vintage, it was a vintage mirror. I think it was on one of those dressers because it's got these little, it's got some hardware on the very side of the mirror, on the frame. So I think it was like attached on each side. But anyway, I took the mirror out. I'm gonna go donate it back to Goodwill. And I'm going to paint the backing. Let me put this back over here. So this is the backing, but because it was just the back and it had that thick, heavy mirror in it, this doesn't fit in real tight and snug. It fits on the outside. So I'm probably gonna just trim it down just a little so it'll fit in there. Otherwise it's gonna have a gap in there. But I'm gonna paint this with chalkboard paint. Let me show, if anybody popped in late, we're waiting on this to dry anyway, so let me show you. I'll show you a picture. This is my inspiration picture. Let me come around there. Okay, let me get right. Can you see that? They have a really pretty frame. They painted theirs like a white color, I think, kind of off-white. But I did the pom-pom balls, the little snowballs. I did some of that on thread. And then I cut out I used cardboard to cut out my little banner. Uh-oh. And then I cut out the letters on the Glowforge. But for the wreath, there's more Christmassy, but... Oops, iPad fell. For the wreath, I just have this greenery wreath. Like an evergreen. So it won't be too Christmassy. But since I'm doing this as a Christmas theme now, I have that. Let me pull the picture back up. See their wreath, and then I've got this red and white ribbon because it looks like they use some red and white ribbon to hold their wreath up. And then I'm going to use those little, like, little hooks for the wreath and the pom-pom banner and the banner. I don't want to glue anything on here so it's not too permanent, because I do want to be able to change it out maybe. Okay, let's go ahead and put this back over here. And get y'all pulled back up. Okay. I got that wreath at Goodwill. It's still got a Hobby Lobby tag on it. Yeah, $20 at Hobby Lobby, but you know, sometimes they go on sale like 40% off. I always, look, I have these wreaths on like all my windows on the inside. I just change out the ribbon. Actually, that ribbon matches my shirt. I have like red checkerboard right now. Sometimes, I usually have blue gingham ribbon up there. I just changed it out. Let's see, and at Christmas, sometimes I'll put like a little Christmas ribbon, or I have these little ice skates. I think they're ornaments, but I'll hang them inside each wreath. Let's see, I froze on here. Let's see. Hey, Brittany. Hello, everybody. I can't see. Okay. I want this to dry so we can, I didn't bring my hair dryer down here. Let me see if I have something. Oh, here, I'm gonna go ahead and glue my letters on here. So we can go ahead and make the banner. How much time do we have? Okay, we got about 14 minutes. Okay, that's good. Cooper. I know it's backwards still. That's the weird thing on Whatnot. Like when you look at your camera, it looks backwards, but what people see is correct. It's so weird. I don't know how they do that. Because I don't do anything different with the phone. But those of you who have watched, you know, I have a hard time like showing something in front of the camera. I'm like, where's the camera? Can't tell which direction to go. Okay. Oh, I love this. I love it, love it, love it. Cooper, your tummy sounds weird. All right, so let's see if it's okay. I was trying to, it's still backwards, but anyway, it goes Joy. But you get the idea, right? I'll take a picture once it's all done. All right, and I'm gonna string that. What I'm gonna do is string it up with, I might use some of these big, large jingle bells from Dollar Tree. These might be kind of cool in there. And then I've got black beads, and then I've got those natural colored beads. There they are. So let's see. Hey, Darlene. Thank you, Kathy. Yeah, it's lightweight, and I had this huge piece of this cardboard. So I was like, you know what, let's try this. Here's the thing. I was gonna use jute to do the banner with this, but that's not gonna go through, I don't think it's gonna go through these beads. Let me see. Even taping it, I don't think it'll go through. Let's see. Oh, maybe it will. It will. Okay, hold on. Okay, this might be good. Okay. Yay! Okay, let me get this going. I was afraid it was too fat. All right, so I'm gonna do. Let's see how long. Cooper, what is it? You are full of drama today. Crazy. All right. Oh, I keep. There it is. Okay. Diane, I could totally see you making one of these. Okay. I'm trying to do it like they did it. I'm looking at their beads because it's really pretty. But I feel like my frame is wider than theirs. So we'll see. We shall see. Y'all, coming up after me is Lisa at Lisa's Craft House. I put her, her link should be in the description. So you'll have to go over and see what she's making. We're all doing a flip. So everybody's doing a flip. This is a good event. I love flipping stuff. Okay. Let's see. I'm doing mine backwards, so let me start with the Y. Trying to figure out how close they need to be. Let's see here. What do I have? I have like 7 minutes. Let's see how far. I think this is dry enough. I might skip to this, but here's what I'm doing with this. I'm doing some natural color beads, and then I'm gonna string it on here, and then that's gonna go across. I might string some of these jingle bells between the letters too, just for a pop of red. Okay, so they're gonna go, let's see, it's dry, I believe, I hope. I got my arm on it. Anyway. Joy is going to go across. It's going to have a chalkboard background too. So Joy is going to go across here. Those snowball, the pom-pom, white pom-pom balls are going to go across the top. And then the wreath is going to hang in the middle down towards the bottom. It's going to leave room. I'm going to put some snowflakes down at the bottom. So let's see what this looks like. It's probably going to get another coat, but I want to just show how I plan to. I want the color, I want the brown to show through. I may even take it outside and use my hand sand, the little palm sander, to kind of smooth over it. Once I get it all painted. I might go over the edges too with that Waverly, that truffle, that brown wax, or the antique wax. Or I might go over with truffle. Hold on, let me come around there. Let's see if I can get it. Cause yeah, I think it, can y'all see? It's sideways. See how it kind of hit the edges? But I do think it needs a few more coats, so it'll be really pretty and a little more solid where I'm not sanding it. Does that make sense? I know, I can't wait to see it finish. I'm gonna finish working on it. Okay, let's see. But really, it doesn't have a whole lot of detail, except like, can y'all see this? Let's see. I mean, it's just got some lines in it here. The only like detail part is really that little round part right there. So that's about it. But I'm gonna paint the whole thing that color. I think that'll be pretty. And then it's gonna have chalkboard for the back. So that'll be black. It'll be kind of gray actually, because I'm gonna cover it with chalk and then wipe it down. But so that'll be chalkboard, and then we're gonna have Joy. Let me kind of going across about. So I get J and the O on here. And then that pom-pom banner. Hold on. I can't get around this big thing. All right. So we'll have the little pom-poms kind of. I don't know if I'll do 2 rows of pom-pom snowballs or not, but I will get a picture. As soon as I get it done, I'll get a picture once put together, and I'll post that so y'all can see it all laid out. I love the shape of it though, and I thought this will be perfect. But it was super heavy before I took that mirror out. But I mean, for 10 bucks, it's a great big frame. Okay, all right, I got 1 minute. So y'all, like I said, thank you Tanya and Lisa and Deborah for having me in your event today. It's one of my favorite themes. And Lisa with Lisa's Craft House, she's up next. So y'all go check her out. And if you don't already follow, I'd appreciate if y'all want to follow my page. Just tap the screen. Over here. Just tap that screen and it should give you the option. Like if you just tap it, look for those 3 little dots. That's like the menu buttons. And if you tap that menu, it should give you the option. If you're not following me, if you are following me, you do know Facebook sometimes unfollows you from people without you knowing. So it's always good to check. If you're watching somebody that you normally watch, it's good to check because sometimes they do updates and it'll unfollow you. So, okay, Lisa's up next. Y'all go over and check her out. She should already be up live. And thank you for hanging out with me. And stay tuned. I'm going to get this finished and I'll get it hung up and I'll get a picture of it for you. Thank you for hanging out. Bye, y'all. Yeah, I'm going to turn it off. Finish.